or that they really should.
Yeah, I think it would be too much right now.
So much material between the prequels and the new trilogy.
The new stuff, right?
I think it'd be too easy for them, actually.
Honestly, if it wasn't for the fact that several of the actors have passed away, they could do it.
True.
They could. I feel like there is material aplenty to make fun of.
Oh god, yeah, absolutely.
Wow, a 12-pack of those is
honestly, you could almost do the prequels, some of the prequel scripts completely straight, yet play it as a comedy.
You ain't wrong.
Like, absolutely, I'd love to see how they take I'll try spinning, that's a good trick.
That's one of those scenes.
Oh, yeah.
Hello there.
And then the fighter transforms into a Beyblade.
Jumps back down. Goodbye there.
Hello
there.
No, so you have some throwaway character for it. I'll try spinning, that's a good trick, and he crashes.
Like I said, it's kind of too easy, but still would be good.
For the lungs.
I am now free of my kilt.
You know, we have a bagpipe and drummer corps over here where we live called the Kilties.
That is sick.
Yeah. I haven't seen them actually perform, but I have seen them around practicing. They're not bad.
They do the 4th of July parade every now and again.
Oh god, don't talk about the parade. It's like, hey, guess what? My city apparently has one of the longest 4th of July parades in the Midwest. I was in it one year. It sucked.
Well, my aunt's house is right along the parade route, so...
Oh. That's rough, buddy.
So she hosts a bunch of the families over there for 4th of July parade.
Nice.
She has a really mean beer brat.
Ooh. I've not had brats in a while. I need to go to my sister's place because they got a meat market that's got some really nice brats. Hi everybody, welcome to the stream. Sorry we are late. Someone was losing their lungs. So rest in peace,
I didn't
lungs.
lose them. I was just beating them.
Either way, well, we are going to just go quickly into it. We are joined by Peroxide, who plays John Smith, Missy, who plays Satara, Sume, who plays Mizani, and maceofspades, who plays Cheraru. Unfortunately, Wizard is, again, not able to make it. Some real-life stuff has propped up. And
I have the keys. We can wind them up.
Right.
Yeah. Truthfully, not sure what's going to happen, so we'll probably figure that out afterwards. Last left off, the spider was killed.
Hooray!
Bugbears were grilled. They fought a giant snake.
Oh, that's right.
At least it wasn't a poison a snake.
And everybody
But
got...
it was a big snake.
And everybody hit level 5. Just keep in mind your HP and spells and resources are still the same.
So we didn't gain any of the new ones then?
No, you did. It's just...
Oh.
We still have what's missing.
Yes.
But we
I believe
gain
I have
those
that right.
fresh spell slots of the higher level?
Sure.
Yes.
Oh. Well.
Oh,
suddenly
shit.
you became a lot stronger.
Yes, I did. I remember. I am 4 wizard, 1 cleric.
Yeah. I took care of yours, Missy. You got second level spell slots.
In 2 levels, I will be a menace.
You say that like you aren't already.
I'm not, because I haven't yet turned this game into an RTS.
Well, that just means you should have played Bard and started out persuading everyone to join us.
No, I can't do a bard. I'm not a very persuasive individual, except that one time I talked the spectator into just dipping out.
Worked once.
It worked once. I'm not pushing my luck ever again.
You could be very persuasive with everything if you haven't done.
Yeah.
What? But you did what he said. Well, he's very persuasive.
Yeah, I just told him that, he can just leave, and that's totally cool. And he left.
Listen, I'm very excited to play my sorcerer in Radiant Citadel, and she is an airhead.
Oh.
And really bad with directions. It's just
God.
ironic because she's also blonde. And I'm like, this is not intentional, I swear.
It's key, like they take keen minds. You know where north is, but every other direction's up to interpretation.
I think we'll entertain her because that suits her best. Anyways, guys, so what are you guys up to now? Libra has come back.
Oop, missing that. Interesting. Okay.
You can head back to the room that with the open door past here, or keep going south.
Let's go to the door. Or south. I'm honestly open to anything.
Well, I thought we were trying to meet up again with Gundren, which would be
Right.
southwards.
Yes, southwards.
But if you want to mark the door off the list, it might not
I
lead
mean-
anywhere other than itself.
We
I mean,
gotta
while
get
we're
the
here,
full,
right?
we gotta get the full completion map in map achievement, like in FF14 dungeons.
Yes, well, what kind of bonus do we get for that? I mean, do we get items, extra experience, or...
No, this is 14. It's not FF4 DS.
So,
Yeah, we just get a cool looking map.
Fun fact,
I
that's an
am not
actual
opposed.
thing in the DS version of FF4. Complete the map, you get something.
I mean, it's up to you guys, of course. I'm just thinking, while we're here, we might as well go to the door.
well, we'll also come back this way once we have Gundren, I imagine.
Yeah, but we'll be busy with Gundren and Nundra.
Let's make sure it's safe, I suppose.
Yeah, and you wouldn't want wouldn't want a flaming skull to just sort of burst out there.
Surprise!
Did you miss me? No, he's still intact.
No.
No, I keep
Well, that
looking at
ruse.
You were in
Mizani
fact
pulls
not
out the gun
missed.
this time.
Yeah. Funny, where did you get a gun from?
I've had it this whole time. I just thought it was unfair to use it.
Not very sporting.
Goblins
give
are
me too
lesser
much
creatures. They don't
power.
deserve a gun.
An old sleeping quarters, it looks like.
Alright. Old stone bunks line the walls of these quarters, which are lit and heated by a glowing iron brazier in the middle of the room.
But the brazier's lit.
Guess this is where they slept. Pretty obvious.
Across the room is another door, this one blocked by, well, it's opened. It says that both doors were barricaded, but the 6 bugbears that lived here got out.
Check the bunks for fur. I have a feeling this is a bugbear den. It smells like a bugbear den.
Oh yeah, it's
Yes.
not as bad as
I'll check
burning
for-
bugbear, but still pretty bad.
I'll check for fur. Is there bugbear fur?
Give me a perception check.
All right.
Very low DC.
This might just be cat hair, actually. 10.
Yeah.
Didn't
Yeah.
cast guidance.
Yeah, bugbear fur, and you find a pouch on one of the beds.
One of them might be a vampire.
Well, then they probably wouldn't be dead right now.
I think by their very nature they are dead. But like undead.
Yes. Well, they would still be moving, would they not?
That's fair. Yes.
And Mizani, from that door, you can see the bellows from the larger cave where you fought the first time you fought the flame skull.
Yes, ahead is the way to where we met the flame skull.
You opened the pouch, by the way, John.
Yeah, absolutely. I opened the pouch.
You find 15 copper, 13
Woo.
electrum, 2 agates, and a potion that you know by now is a potion of healing.
Neat. I'm gonna just put the potion of healing in my little medical bag.
Unfortunately, that seems to be it for this room. These might have been the bugbears that were shooting at you with the crossbows.
I mean, probably, but they're gone now, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Well, this was an exciting room. I think that satisfies my curiosity.
None too interesting.
A little bit of money, but we know this area is safe. So, let us meet up with Gundren.
Are you guys going down south from where the giant critter snake is at?
Probably. That's where we think we
Yeah.
need to go.
Seems like the right path.
Oh,
Alright.
backtracking. Bum, ba, bum, bum.
Backtrack. Backtracking stuff again.
Alrighty.
All right.
Alright, now you need to update Libra's HP.
Oh, my Toll the Dead is broken again. Let me just fix that before that becomes a problem.
Yeah, Roll20 just does not like cantrips.
No, it really doesn't. Well, it doesn't like cantrips when you alter the dice.
Pray I do not alter them further.
Thinking with it the entire time.
I guess I'll lead the way. Okay.
Alright, Satara. This area consists of numerous intersections. Why do you want me to read that? Oh. The ceiling. How tall are you?
Like 6'2"?
Alright, so your forehead is touching the ceiling by 2 inches.
Ow! I'm slightly crouching a little bit, or like bending
Yes.
down.
So, this area has low ceilings. Medium and larger creatures have disadvantage on melee weapon attack rolls, except when fighting
Sucks.
with light weapons.
I see nothing still. Just
There's a
trying not
path
to
to
bonk my
the
head on anything.
west
Be careful.
and south. So, anybody who is medium, you have disadvantage on weapon attack rolls that aren't light weapons.
Which
Mizani,
is
you're fine.
everyone but me. And Libra.
Yep.
Just ignore me. I'm
I'm
making
surprised this thing
because
doesn't
with
count as
broken
a
with this.
big weapon. Hold up.
I mean, you
What
can't
is
dual
break-
wield swings because of how weird they
Yeah.
are.
What was that?
You also can't dual wield whips, and I keep
Oh, I'm just-
forgetting that.
No,
I'm
it's
just trying to
fine.
That's a
unbreak.
strange one. Wait.
No, I'm
Trying
sorry.
to unbreak
Yes,
all
no.
the dead.
I'm sorry, not Eprox. I was trying to ask what was that, Mace, because I didn't hear what you said.
Oh, no. We were talking about how whips can't be dual wielded.
Which is really
No.
dumb.
They can, but only in 14 edition with the feet.
Or if you're Jacques
Uh.
the Whipper. Satara
Looks like a
is-
dead end.
Yeah, this is definitely a dead end, Satara.
Head
Very
back,
dead. Much end.
dead. Alright, I'm going to continue going down. Lowering my head.
You see a path
You got
to
your
the
glowy mace
east,
out?
west, and south.
I do.
Looks like the
Useless.
way west looks blocked.
Yep, the west is a dead end.
Try
Shall we
east
see if the-
here.
See a passageway to
Looks
the
like it
north
connects
and
somewhere.
south.
Why is it only doing 2? Why is it? What is wrong with it?
I don't know.
Oh, your spell's broken.
It's completely borked.
Huh.
Or dead end.
Indeed.
Satara, as your light gets closer, the yellow brownish walls start to glisten and sparkle. And
Hold up.
they start to move and squelch and squiggle
Did you hear that?
as they come to life into a jelly.
An ooze.
Oh, what is that?
Everybody
That is an
roll
ooze.
initiative.
Oh
It is an
no!
ooze.
I knew I heard something.
Ugh.
I think this is like the first week I've gone above
Is
like
your gift of
5.
alacrity
initially.
over already?
No, it'll still be up. It goes for 8 hours.
Okie doke.
If it lasts longer than
Figured
8
it
hours,
might
please consult your doctor.
Wait, who do I consult then?
Yourself.
Huh.
I like how I get to roll this or do this thing's initials as OJ in Fort Watch.
15.
This could be problematic, I believe.
I believe so too.
You're fine. Use your mace.
Is a jelly considered undead?
You don't know. Alright, you guys ready for its initiative?
Yes.
Surprisingly not bad.
Oh, I think I know why it's completely. I think I know what I did. I think I fixed it.
Nice.
Alright, I get a favorite foe and a Fury of the Small back because I have my proficiency bonus increased.
Oh, it works again.
Nice.
My favorite cantrip.
Okay, well, Antiquarian definitely is going before the OJ.
I am nothing without my Toll the Dead.
I'll go with this. It is a fantastic cantrip.
If not everything is wise.
Such as, I don't know, brainless jellies.
I'm pretty sure there is a jelly that does have a pretty high wisdom.
It's
Well,
not an
let's-
ochre, though.
It's not an ochre jelly, but there is a jelly that's like pretty wise.
Let me check. Actually, I have the stat box in front of me.
I think it's not I think it's the one that like I think it's the one that imitates people.
Yeah, the Lublix. Alrighty, Mizani, you are up. You see a large gelatinous creature moving
Gelatinous critter.
towards the party.
I'm going to pull out the enchanted Yigglwa.
Or spirit.
And step forward and give it a spearin'. Good old-fashioned spearin'.
That's a spear.
Yeah, that hits. I didn't even see the rolls. Like, yeah, that hits.
I mean, I think I'd only miss it on like a nat 1.
Yeah,
So what you're saying is I have a 50-50 chance of hitting it.
Pretty much.
pretty much. It's a ochre jump. This thing ain't got AC.
Well, I'll throw a favorite foe on. And have Libra
14.
Nice.
add a little bit of flame.
That's right, he's fire.
So, 15.
Not bad. You slam your Yikwa into this thing in Mizani, and it's squishy, but not in a good way. You're like,
I
"Ew."
do not think swords will work against it.
Squish.
Hmm.
All right, John,
Well,
you're
good
up.
thing I don't use swords.
Well, wait, sorry. Libra is next.
Yeah.
Libra. I think Libra will stay back and dodge.
Alrighty. Now it's John's turn.
All right. I will unleash my arcane might and hit it with the old Toll the Dead. 6.
Hey, Blobs of
That's right.
Annihilation have +3 wisdom.
That is a 12. 14 minus 2, so it fails.
Hell yeah, it takes a 6 whole necrotic damage.
Nice.
Woot. That's the D12 for you. My experience.
Oh yeah, no,
rolls
it's
crazy
wild
well
variant.
or terribly.
Alright, John, is that your turn?
That's my whole turn.
It is now the Antiquarian's turn.
Alright. Turn 2. Well, it's got nowhere to run.
Hasn't even started running.
It probably can't even actually run.
It can
Just-
undulate in a direction.
It
It
just,
can undulate wildly.
it just like
It can
makes feet out of slime and just starts running.
Yeah.
Okay.
So they're gonna go ahead and hit it with the old dissonant whispers.
To be fair, the jelly can move through a space as narrow as 1 inch
At
wide. without
second
speeding.
level.
Nice.
Does this have a fear effect if it's...
Yes, it has to run away.
Thing is, they're immune to frightened, I believe.
Yeah,
If
that's
it's
what I
immune to
was
frighten,
asking.
I don't know if that matters, does it?
I don't think it does unless it specifically says something.
Yeah, because it's just making it run away.
Huh. Yeah, it's not a fear.
Can this thing
Yeah,
make
it's
a fear?
It uses blind sight to see.
Yeah, I feel like it would
is-
specify if it-
It's also immune to being deafened.
Yes.
So, yeah, I guess
But
it
I
could
feel like
hear.
I guess it would have to specify the thing cannot hear, though.
So that's a 7. So it fails.
It fails. It takes 13 damage and must use its reaction to dip.
Unfortunately, it can't really go anywhere.
Well, then it doesn't do that then.
Alright. It is now OJ's turn.
I'm about to get pseudopoded, aren't I?
Well, we're about to find that out. No, you don't. That's a 7.
You've resisted.
Alright, Cheraru, it's your turn.
Alright. And
You know what I didn't do?
Hmm.
What I could have done and should have done?
another attack.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're level 5, that's right.
Oh well, we'll deal with it next turn.
Mhm.
We'll just say space
Alright.
made it awkward.
And again, we have access to that third level spells. We have slots.
You have 3rd level spell slots.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's
Don't worry, guys. One more level.
pick up.
I think you actually have a slot. You just don't have any 3rd level spells.
I don't actually. Hold on. Yeah, I have
You
I have 2 3rd level spell slots and no 3rd level spells.
Multi-classic,
Oh.
everybody.
You can cast at least.
I certainly can.
Well, you know what? Let's prep some rocks.
I can upcast such great spells as
Chromatic Orb.
As he kind
Erratic
of
Orb.
collects a bunch of warmth in his hand. Flames spread across it, and he imbues his sling with elemental weapon.
Ooh, this will be
Alright.
fun.
That's up to an hour. That's your turn. Unless
Yep.
you like to move.
I believe I am in range for sling,
Well, you can't do it because you used your action
I know.
and your bonus action.
but it's good to be in range of the attack I want to use.
I'm going to say this right now. I'll be impressed if it gets to your turn.
Weirder things have happened.
Yeah, that's
True.
Alrighty.
Oh, yeah, that'll be it.
Satara, you're up. You're in a very tight space. Your greatsword is not doing very well.
No, that's what I was thinking.
And Mizani said maybe best not to hit it with swords.
That's what I was thinking. Maybe I might just do like armor a bag of this.
I mean, you have the Lightbringer.
the
That's
thing.
a light weapon.
Oh yeah, that is like.
Is it light? I thought it was
Really?
a mace.
Hang on, let me check.
I think the only light bludgeoning weapons are clubs, light hammers.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah, maces
light.
are.
Yeah.
I'm glad I have the weapon page bookmarked on the PHP now.
Admittedly, this is an ochre jelly. You could probably hit it with disadvantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, might as well hit it then. I mean, just scoot up.
So I got a question. Missy, what's your to hit right now?
Wait, what?
Your 2 hits.
What is added to your your D20?
Where would that be at?
So
That
if
would
you look
be
next to
your
the weapon,
strength
there's-
bonus
ATK.
Oh.
and your proficiency. Your proficiency is +3. Your strength is +4, I believe.
Yeah, strength 4. I got 3 proficiency, but
Alright, yeah, feel free to roll. If you want to hit, there's a high chance you'll still hit with disadvantage. You're using your greatsword or Lightbringer?
Oh, I mean Lightbringer. I'm back.
No
One.
problem. Just
Lightbringer.
making sure. Because you did hear Mizani say probably not best for slashing. That does hit. 7 because it's not undead.
Still, 7 bludgeoning.
Yeah, would you like to hit it again?
Yeah, I'll
Because
hit
you
it
can
again.
do that.
Yeah, because
What
you're
What
level,
question is that? Of course you want to hit it again.
you're level 5. That hits. 10.
Oh, dang.
Ooh, wow.
Nice.
Go ahead and throw some extra fire on there.
There you go. Oh, dang. I feel like I'm just smashing them. Like, it's just like smack. That.
Making wet fart noises.
Yeah.
You see, it's just making like flubber noises. Just
Yeah, you're just like, die, die, die.
It's just splattering all over the walls. They're just like, ew. Alright, Mizani, you're up next. This thing does not look like it's going to last very long.
Well, let's see if we can deal with that. Yickle 1.
Yickle 1.
Yeah, that
And I'll
hits.
do the favorite foe on this one.
I think you killed it. Yeah,
I
let's
don't
see,
know, I
19
only
plus
did, like-
5.
24 damage, you know.
Yeah,
Not
it's
great.
dead. How do you want to kill this thing?
Just gonna. Mizani just pulls back and goes deep into it. And then twists and rips it apart as he pulls it out.
Alright, as you stab the ochre jelly, and it dissolves into a puddle of goo, you see it leaving behind broken dragonborn horns.
oh,
They
it's
had-
over already. Yeah.
Yeah.
A victim, it seems.
It had 15 health points after what Satara did to it. I'm just like, oh, well, yeah.
Yeah, this fight was already ochre.
Haha!
Ochre till it.
There we
I'm
go.
The jelly.
Ugh.
So these dragonborn horns. Seems it took a victim.
Do we know any Dragonborn?
To your knowledge, I don't think so, no.
Well, this is very clearly not our problem.
I
I've got
think we should
nothing.
take them and at least bury them somewhere properly.
Yeah. Probably a good idea.
Fair enough.
I'm with Mizani.
We could also ask Nundro. He might know Dragonborn.
Just gonna be honest, the Ochre Jelly may have been a threat when you guys were level 4, 5. Yeah, not really.
No, not really.
And that
Even
was
at 4,
with
it might not have been a huge threat.
that was with it being at max health.
Yeah, not a problem at this level.
Right. So there's 2 ways south now. I bet this
Great.
one connects to some other areas.
Probably.
South is another dead end. To the east
So
is
many
another
little
hallway.
areas. So many interconnected hallways.
You guys are moving really fast.
Yeah, that's right. We're speedrunning it.
We're exploring.
Pretty much. Just gonna be
Dash.
gonna be perfectly honest. There's really nothing here anymore.
Well,
I mean, if you just want
we
to
won't
reveal
be-
this whole section,
yeah, we won't be satisfied until everything is seen.
Satara, you walk
Opening every
past an
door.
opening door. An open door.
and you find the Grick room.
Yeah, pretty much. You poke your head in it, you see dead bodies of bricks.
Looks like we're back from earlier. Oh, those
And
bricks
you
are starting to smell.
Yeah, a little bit.
So I presume there's nothing here. Looks like there's and up where John Smith, I assume, is, it connects the stairs.
Yep.
Yeah.
The ghoul room.
Then what about this hallway, huh?
Dead end.
Dead end, deadpan.
Dead end.
Satara, you find a corner and then another dead end.
Mizani, can you hear me?
Mizani, you hear some muffledness.
I hear something. Did you hear something, Cheraru?
Just staring at his glowing sling that's kind of just blazing. Huh? Oh, what? Huh? What?
I'm so
That's certainly
sorry.
an interesting effect.
I feel so bad, Mace.
Was it useful?
No, you're fine. He's not a smart fellow.
He's not a smart
He had
fella,
a
he's
new
a smart
toy that
fella.
he got. He wanted to use the new toy.
Is there anything this way? Oh, there's a lot this way. This may connect to where we were before.
Probably.
Mizani, to the south is indeed a little cave, and you faintly make out the same goblin body you saw at the beginning of this mine.
Ah, yes. This does connect. Though it is a little awkward. Probably not the easiest way to get around.
And with that, you guys have officially explored all of Wave Echo Cave.
Woo!
Well, kind of. There was a door, or there was a room with 3 dead bodies, and you're like, yeah, no.
Distinctly not our problem.
Well, yes, we go. Doop, doop. Doop, doop. Oh, wait, was Gundren not in that room?
Oh, I
Where did
just
we leave
didn't,
Gundren?
I didn't have his token on the map, period.
He's
Well, I
denying
guess
us our Gundren.
He's outside the
Gundren.
cave. There's a mound saying, "Here lies Tharden, Rock Seeker, brother, business partner."
That's yesterday's news.
Best not tell Gundren that.
I mean,
Mizani
Nundro?
will.
Do we know how?
We already told Nundro.
Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Gundren saw his dead
No,
brother.
I mean that it's yesterday's news. I think you will feel differently.
Oh, I didn't say that in game. I would never disrespect the dead like that. As a necromancer, I have obligations.
So, how
Squints.
much psychic damage does he take for such blatant lies?
50.
Why am I being accused of lying?
Because it's too obvious you were.
I'm not lying. You would have to insight check me to know that.
Right, if you want, I won't stop you.
Mizani's gonna go get Gundren.
Alright.
Besides, I have done no lies.
I'd like to reiterate, there's one room you guys did not explore because you saw 3 dead bodies and said no.
Yeah, that's
Maybe-
not our problem anymore. That's someone
Maybe
else's
we'll
problem.
maybe if he'll pays us. Maybe if he pays us, we'll clean that out later. Along with the
Yeah,
flames.
exactly.
Who's in
I see.
timeout forever.
The party this time did not the
Okay.
room.
Well, I'm just gonna leave that up.
We will not the room.
Yeah. Alright,
It would be a resoundingly bad idea for us to do the room.
Oh, hi, John.
all of you, all 4 of
Hi.
you, find Gundren outside the cave
Whoa.
with a in front of his brother's now grave marker. Oh,
Gundren.
welcome back. You guys were in there for a while.
Indeed.
We had
Did you find my brother?
some interest.
Did you find my brother Nundro?
Yes, and we felt with
Ye-
the spider as well.
Yeah, we found 2 Nundros, and except one of them was a fake Nundro. A Nondro.
A double draw.
Row for Joe?
Double Dro.
Oh my god, that sounds like Devil Joe. I'm just like, no, not the pickle.
But anyways, yes, we found the real Nundro.
Fantastic. I would like to go see him, please.
Yes, we will take you there. We believe we've cleared out most of the area, though there is a flame skull.
That is behind a locked door.
And another room we saw dead bodies in that we felt best left alone.
We'll have to clean those out. Well, I'm sure if you killed the spider and all of his flunkies, we have a lot of dead to get out of there. I'll have to
Oh, yes,
call a
it will be
priest
quite
in order
difficult.
to destroy the flame scroll. Good to know.
Holy water, yes.
Yes.
Unless someone has learned detect or dispel magic in the past 5 minutes.
Looks at Cheraru.
Looks at Antiquarian.
The
They took-
Antiquarian. Oh
they
god,
took
what spells did
slow.
I... Slow.
I have to. I don't think I. Wait, would I have even had.
You can prepare it. I don't know
Yes.
if you have, but I know you can prepare it.
We compare it against what circle spells I learned because
I believe it's like
plant growth revivify.
Revivify and plant growth. No fireball.
Not yet.
Do I even get fireball? I don't think I do.
No, you do not. A lot of people are upset with that.
It's fine. John
it
will
was
get
in
it
the,
at another
UA.
level, probably.
Yeah, don't worry, guys.
Oh, that's criminal.
What?
It's
I don't
war
think
crime.
I don't think I have plant growth on my sheet. Oh, there it is. Never mind.
Alright.
It's war crime ball.
You guys escort Gundro back to his brother Gundro. The 2 brothers hug it out, like Mario and Luigi. And Nundro, I'm glad you're okay. Unfortunately, our brother Tharden has perished. But, we did it. We finally got to see our dreams. We got the mine. The spell for which was less powerful than expected, but with some tune-ups, we could probably get it up and running. Yes, yes, of course. We'll need to hold a
It was
proper.
fairly convenient for us.
We'll also need to hold a funeral for our brother. Of course, we must tell Mother. She may kill us, but you know what? It's better than her not knowing.
I mean, you could always save up for a resurrection.
John, I appreciate it,
If
but
you,
that's expensive.
if you actually, it can be if you know somebody who can cast Gentle Repose, then you can cut down on the costs a little bit.
And who could we
Depends on
ask
what
for
condition his
gentle
body's in.
repose?
What? Oh, there probably isn't there a cleric literally in Phandelver? I'm sorry, but if the cleric doesn't know Gentle Repose, I mean that's.
Ooh.
Says the man who's a cleric.
I'm a level 1 cleric, and that is only to abuse proficiencies.
Yes, I guess Sister Guerrero could potentially know it.
Yes, well, it's only been potentially a couple days. Can I look at how long he's been dead?
I mean, he's been buried, but sure, hindsight, give me a medicine check.
Yeah, can I just dig him out?
You know, it's also a wizard spell.
Oh, is it?
At least in the 2024 or 2014 version.
Interesting. Medicine check retroactively. I will guidance myself in the past. That's the Antiquarian. That's not me.
Oh,
That ain't me. 1 second.
Hold on.
hello,
One
me.
moment.
It's the real me.
One. Yes, alright. 1 moment. Let me use the right character sheet.
You're not me. Persona 4 music starts playing.
Oh, we're both 5. Okay.
13?
Has he been dead for longer than 10 days?
Yeah, he's also missing an arm.
Okay, well, that can be dealt with separately.
I don't know that there's a lot that can be done.
Well, I mean, I guess if he's been dead longer than 10 days, as long as he hasn't been dead for 100 years, you're fine.
I don't believe they're going to have that much money.
Gundro
Well,
will look
then
at
you
you.
have.
If I remember correctly, I also still owe you money, John.
I mean, you do.
How much was that again?
God, I can't remember.
Well, once we get the mine up and running, we should be able to get some funds in, and then I'll consider resurrection. But as of right now, my brother is resting forever.
Oh, if you're considering resurrection, it's not forever. It's a temporary thing.
Indefinitely, let us say.
Yeah, indefinitely. Death is a more appropriate answer.
Well, in other news, since you all helped my family, me and Nundro have decided to share 10% of the mine's profits with you guys.
Our
Well, we'll
greatest
see how
reward,
much that.
profit sharing.
What was that, Mizani?
We'll see how much that is worth in time, I suppose.
Me looks at the book math. God, I wish Bliss had this.
Still, I'm glad we have managed this.
Above game 10d10 plus 200.
Nice.
Each or just split between us?
I think it's for the whole party to split, but still pretty darn good.
Not bad, no?
Yeah, it looks at the wizard.
What
Especially
are
the
you gonna
wizard.
move for? Yeah, I'm gonna burn all my money on learning spells.
Yeah, you still have that spell book from Lardo too.
Yes, I do, and I can't learn any of its 3rd level spells.
Yet.
But I can add them to my spell book. I just can't use them.
Well, Nesnar is a spellcaster. He didn't say he had a spell book, but he does have some spells.
He might be like one of the spellcasters that just knows there. He might be a sorcerer.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Infinitely worse.
Like, he's got darkness and fairy fire, but that's kind of a racial thing.
Yeah, that's a drow thing. You know, Nesnar gave me real third son energy.
Yeah.
And in a society which doesn't like suns very much.
Yeah.
So it's like triple that.
Alright.
Yeah.
So, Gundro and Nundro have asked if you guys could escort them back to Phandelver so they can start preparing to ship stuff over to Wave Echo Cave.
Sure.
Yes,
Cheraru
indeed.
just lifts both fists in the air. To the Big Berry Blast Buck Wagon!
Indeed.
God,
That.
I'm never going to get over that name.
It takes you guys 2
It
days.
makes him happy.
It takes you
It
guys
does.
2 days to get to Phandelver. Nothing happened. So you all get a nice long rest in. So feel free to get everything back in terms of health by your own hands. Fury of the Small.
Whee!
Spell slots.
Hit that long rest button.
God, hitting the long rest button is the best.
That lovely 65 HP. Although my shield goes down from +1 to.
Yeah, all the
Regular.
magical plus ones from the spell forge are now gone at this point.
Oh, darn. Oh.
But hey, my breastplate's still +1, so.
Oh yes.
I need to find a smith. I don't think there's one in town.
There is. It's patience.
Oh, right.
Yeah, there's a Smith in town.
Yeah,
You.
me.
Boo!
That was.
There is now.
Because I have that set of bugbear-ified plate mail, and I would like to make it me-sized.
Alright, well, I'm not going to start chapter 5 now, so I'd like to give you guys some downtime. And we
Yeah, that'd be
discussed about you guys helping put Arno Albrecht on trial back in Neverwinter.
Yeah.
So I feel it might be best to just call it here so we can go over downtime for you guys, as well as Wizard's current situation. If that is fine with everyone.
Yeah, that's good.
I can live with that.
Yeah.
So, I mean, to sort of express Wizard's situation, as we've talked about it quite a bit, basically, this shouldn't. They're just waiting for their schedule stuff to work out. But to be honest, it's not likely to affect their attendance, like going forward. This was they're doing a training shift today.
Okay, well, we'll discuss
Alright.
it
They
off
got-
the stream.
Yeah, like this is we'll have to really hammer this out later, but just in general, they should still be
They
here.
think they can still play. That's the long and the short of it for now.
Yeah.
Yep.
We'll go with that assumption then until we know differently, I guess.
Alright, so, sorry for the shorter session, everybody, but we had a late start regardless, and there was really not much left to do in Wave Echo Cave. But,
Just some slime to kill.
yeah, next week I really need to hammer out legal details now for trials in Neverwinter.
Whee!
Yeah.
And we'll be working on that as an optional thing in Phandelver that everybody expressed to do. And after the trial, we'll be starting Phandelver and Below section, which
We're going
is a
down,
lot.
down.
Damn.
So until then, you can find me on Blue Sky at Evia7 and stream schedule Wednesday, hopefully Uncharted 3, probably the final session. Thursday is probably more Monster Hunter Sunbreak. Friday, honestly will probably be wild. So I'm sorry I did not do it last Friday. This past Friday I had so many appointments for housing stuff. I was mentally exhausted and to the point where I did not eat the entire day. And I just, yeah.
Wow.
I had Firehouse subs for dinner and it was delicious.
I mean, I recommend eating at least once a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good recommendation.
Saturday will not be a stream. Sorry for no Baldur's Gate 3 yesterday. There was some communication issues. Hopefully we'll be back with BG3 in May. Hopefully.
Does that month exist? Will there still be anything that month? Who knows?
And Sunday we'll be back with Phandelver for court stuff. Yay. Bye everybody.
Here we go a courting.